run your mouth too quick.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. Will have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Tony.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play.
He's got it at the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play, and that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. His first throw is an interception. Sean Murphy butting in to pick it off. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
All right.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun to give to Mixon. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Secures this at the 17. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here where you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40.
Wilson now from the gun. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Wilson out of the pistol. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hold this one away.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Jared Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. No to return this.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, why Tony? Close the gun.
From the gun, Stroud. And he put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Oh, it's good.
On the option, here's Mixon. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marte Mapu. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the 1st. Ball down to the 26.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He's got McBride complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's a short gain of 1. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. There's a look for Wilson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Buys time, rolling right. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I'm may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Benson is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead.
Texans nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, south. 11. Here we go. Hey.
On play action, here's Stroud. Pass caught by Tank Dell. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
What's that? 19 Texans. 11.
On the ground again with Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down.
Oh, ready?
1st and 10 at the 47.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2J. 18. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, look the hot. 18. What's that? Hey, Uno Mars.
Throwing is Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
Cardinals 17. Texans 7. Fairbairn to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
That's intercepted near the sideline. Jimmy Ward has it. And he's going to score a pick 6, touchdown Houston.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Wilson. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And goes to the hurry up here.
16 yards. That's good for the Cardinals.
Wilson with it on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
14. 1st down, Cardinals.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here's Wilson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Offensive line fast.
14 more yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Buying some time right. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Cut near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Hey, south. Oh, ready?
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Look the hot, look the 18. What's that? Buggy.
To the air, Stroud escapes the pocket. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 33.
Right, Tony. Ow, listen that. Hi. 11.
Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield, and they're taking that short completion.
And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, let's go. 118. What's that?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This connects with Schultz. And he goes out. Just needed 1 more step there to reach midfield. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
1st and 10, run to Mixon. The ball's out, he lost it. But fortune on the Texans side. Ooh, one of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
He's back to throw. To the sideline. Collins brings it in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And have him gain about a handful there. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Wilson now from the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. It connects on the deep shot. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. They give up the gut to Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
The Cardinals, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
From the red zone on 1st. forced out to his right. And that's another one. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 14. Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
On the quick, right?
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
From the gun, Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Stop. 11.
First and 10 at the 42.
Now it's Stroud. Taking a shot deep here. This is caught inside the 15. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Zone read and handoff to Marks. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Into the end zone, but not brought in. And he falls incomplete. And will bring up third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
That one connects. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
31, Texans 21. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Dortch now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Wilson out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Option play they give to Benson. And he's going to squeeze about 8 yards out and out long run. That brings up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's third down.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Chased out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. It's caught by Harrison. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Harrison Jr.
The Cardinals make it a 16-point ball game. Marvin Harrison Wilson Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 21. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Noel to return this. Things going well so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ow, Patrick. Look the hot, look the hot. 118.
Round throwing here on first. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
38. Texans 28. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Dortch now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. To throw, here's Wilson. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down, they're going to the option. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that means third down coming up. Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Cardinals.
Wilson with it on first. Going deep here for the end zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Texans. 18. Hey, uno. Buggy. Why Tony? None.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
15 yards.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st down.
Ow, that's
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
South. Look the hot. 11. Hey.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He put everything he had into this one. Has it down close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
Cardinals 45. Texans 35. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Dortch now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Wilson now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So, shouts to the defense there because Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Loss of 8 yards.
Third and long for him here. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Escapes out to the left. Now putting his body into this one. Going long. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Here's a screen to Benson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Texans have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
To the air, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's
Brings
third
up
down.
Third down and 11.
South. Hey, uno more.
They'll air it out on third. Caught by Collins on the slant. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
White Tony. Here we go.
Desperation time here. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Hey, uno.
Strad to throw on first down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's cut at the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Tank down the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man.
Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked.
Well, that is one ticked-off kicker right there. He knows. Come on now. PATs, they should never be blocked, and especially at such a key juncture in this game. Now, the next time he comes on the field, it's not going to be for a game-tying field goal. He's got to hope his offense can find the end zone.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Jaime Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Dortch now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Wilson now from the gun. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. Yeah, he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still second down coming up. The give now to Benson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Cardinals holding a 4-point lead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Brown on the inside give. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play's not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Here he is to throw. Go finding his back. Mixon. And not much Still, and he stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Try getting it to Nico Collins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They're going to pass it here. Buying some time left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they continue playing their best.
I just wanna rock. Body of the
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this